Don't accept fizzy rose from anyone. Like, seriously, don't. If you watch the latest episode, then you'll know why. What a rollercoaster ride episode 7 was. I'm still trying to process it all. I wasn't even intending to talk about an individual episode this week, but here I am, talking to you. The end of episode 6, we saw Miles giving Diane the poison chalice. For days, I saw people online hoping Diane wasn't going to drink it, and she would actually escape being murdered. The long wait was finally over, but hopes were dashed when episode 7 showed Diane taking a sip. I think there was a collective mourning in the UK when that was shown. Diane has become a bit of a legend, like Amanda from season 1. The next morning had some tricks up their sleeves for both the contestants and viewers. The look on Miles, Harry and Paul's faces when they arrived for breakfast was comical. I mean, the person you thought was murdered is just sitting there at the table. Claudia delivering the news of the poisoning had everyone shooketh. Everyone was dressed to the nines for the funeral procession. Can you imagine production telling you beforehand you're going to need to bring clothes for a funeral? Though they probably just told them to pack some smart clothes in black. That must have been a long walk for everyone, except Jasmine, trying to figure out if you've been poisoned and it's your funeral. The sense of relief they must have felt as one by one those that weren't poisoned got on the carriage. Those wondering if it's their funeral, those on the carriage trying to figure out who gave the poison. You got to feel for Ross. Not a nice situation to be in with your mother laying in a coffin. Doesn't matter if this was a game. Diane mentioned in an interview with the Traitors Uncloaked that this was nothing new for her family. Turns out many members of the family have acted and seen them die on screen, and one was even in a coffin in a theatre production. That was some round table with Miles and Paul. For a moment, I thought Miles might just have enough to turn things around. I found myself shouting, "No!" when Claudia stopped them. Don't know about you, but I feel Jazz voting for Andrew might come back to haunt him. He was the only one that didn't vote for Paul or Miles. It would be a perfect opportunity for Paul to play this against Jazz and get rid of one of the main people who think Paul is a traitor. He could totally spin this and say that Jazz knew Miles was a traitor but didn't want to vote for him. In my video about which traitor was playing the better game, I was leaning towards Harry lasting longer. His name isn't out there and he did a good job in laying the groundwork towards Paul in this episode. The comment to Zach at the round table and the comment to Zach, Jasmine and Molly at the bar, sowing the seeds that there was a traitor battle happening at the round table between Miles and Paul. Evie already suspects. Molly has doubts on Paul. Zach and Jazz already had their suspicion a few episodes ago. Though, if it's Zach that gets recruited, I don't know if that ends up going to be a good or bad thing for Paul. Paul and Harry might be thinking it's another traitor that they can get rid of, but if Zach accepts, he could very well outmaneuver Paul. This was a brilliant hour of TV. I was engrossed from start to finish. I can see a faithful and a traitor being banished in the next 2 episodes. What do you think? If you want to see more videos about the traitors, click on the video shown. Thank you.